Dialogues in English about Holidays Part 1.
What's your favorite holiday? What's your favorite holiday?
Definitely Christmas. How about you? Definitely Christmas. How about you?
How do you usually celebrate your birthday? How do you usually celebrate your birthday?
Usually with an intimate party with friends and family. Usually with an intimate party with friends and family.
What did you give for Valentine's Day? What did you give for Valentine's Day?
I bought a bouquet of flowers and a romantic dinner. I bought a bouquet of flowers and a romantic dinner.
What's your Thanksgiving tradition? What's your Thanksgiving tradition?
My family and I gather for a big feast. My family and I gather for a big feast.
Do you like fireworks on New Year's Eve? Do you like fireworks on New Year's Eve?
Yes, I love watching fireworks with friends. Yes, I love watching fireworks with friends.
How do you celebrate Mother's Day? How do you celebrate Mother's Day?
Usually, I make a special lunch for my mom. Usually, I make a special lunch for my mom.
What will you wear for Halloween this year? What will you wear for Halloween this year?
I'm going to dress up as a vampire. I'm going to dress up as a vampire.
What's the best Easter gift you've ever received? What's the best Easter gift you've ever received?
A basket of delicious chocolates. A basket of delicious chocolates.
How do you celebrate Labor Day? How do you celebrate Labor Day?
Usually, I relax at home and have a barbecue. Usually, I relax at home and have a barbecue.
Have you ever attended a New Year's Eve party in an exotic location? Have you ever attended a New Year's Eve party in an exotic location?
Yes, once I spent New Year's Eve in Paris. It was amazing. Yes, once I spent New Year's Eve in Paris. It was amazing.
What do you like to do on Father's Day? What do you like to do on Father's Day?
I enjoy spending the day fishing with my dad. I enjoy spending the day fishing with my dad.
Have you made your New Year's resolutions? Have you made your New Year's resolutions?
Yes, I plan to exercise more and eat healthier. Yes, I plan to exercise more and eat healthier.
How do you decorate your house for Mother's Day? How do you decorate your house for Mother's Day?
I love mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie. I love mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie.
Have you ever tried cooking a typical dish from another culture on Halloween? Have you ever tried cooking a typical dish from another culture on Halloween?
Yes, I made homemade sushi once. Yes, I made homemade sushi once.
What do you like to do on Independence Day? What do you like to do on Independence Day?
Watch parades and fireworks. Watch parades and fireworks.
What do you prefer on Easter, chocolate eggs or an egg hunt? What do you prefer on Easter, chocolate eggs or an egg hunt?
Egg hunt, definitely. Egg hunt, definitely.
Do you have a special family Christmas tradition? Do you have a special family Christmas tradition?
We decorate a Christmas tree together and open presents on Christmas morning. We decorate a Christmas tree together and open presents on Christmas morning.
How do you celebrate Earth Day? How do you celebrate Earth Day?
I participate in cleaning activities and tree planting. I participate in cleaning activities and tree planting.
What's the best Valentine's Day gift you've ever given? What's the best Valentine's Day gift you've ever given?
A surprise weekend in a mountain cabin. A surprise weekend in a mountain cabin.
Have you ever hosted a themed New Year's Eve party? Have you ever hosted a themed New Year's Eve party?
Yes, we had an 80s themed party once. Yes, we had an 80s themed party once.
What's your most special memory of Children's Day? What's your most special memory of Children's Day?
When my parents surprised me with a whole day at the amusement park. When my parents surprised me with a whole day at the amusement park.
How did you usually celebrate your birthday as a child? How did you usually celebrate your birthday as a child?
I always had a birthday party with cake and games. I always had a birthday party with cake and games.
Have you ever taken a trip on Valentine's Day? Have you ever taken a trip on Valentine's Day?
Yes, once we went to a tropical beach. Yes, once we went to a tropical beach.
What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received? What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
A trip to Disney World when I was a child. A trip to Disney World when I was a child.
How do you prepare for Halloween? How do you prepare for Halloween?
Decorating the house with pumpkins and spooky costumes. Decorating the house with pumpkins and spooky costumes.
What do you usually do on St. Patrick's Day? What do you usually do on St. Patrick's Day?
I go to an Irish pub and drink green beer. I go to an Irish pub and drink green beer.
How do you usually celebrate Grandparents' Day? How do you usually celebrate Grandparents' Day?
I spend the day with my grandparents and cook a special dinner. I spend the day with my grandparents and cook a special dinner.
Do you enjoy watching the Thanksgiving Day Parade on TV? Do you enjoy watching the Thanksgiving Day Parade on TV?
Yes, it's a family tradition. Yes, it's a family tradition.
What's your favorite candy on Halloween? What's your favorite candy on Halloween?
I love caramel candies. I love caramel candies.
Have you ever received a surprise gift on Valentine's Day? Have you ever received a surprise gift on Valentine's Day?
Yes, my partner prepared a surprise romantic dinner. Yes, my partner prepared a surprise romantic dinner.
Have you ever been on a camping trip on Labor Day? Have you ever been on a camping trip on Labor Day?
Yes, it's a great way to enjoy the holiday. Yes, it's a great way to enjoy the holiday.
How do you decorate your house for Mother's Day? How do you decorate your house for Mother's Day?
I put fresh flowers in every room. I put fresh flowers in every room.
Have you ever made a handmade Father's Day card? Have you ever made a handmade Father's Day card?
Yes, when I was a child, I used to make personalized cards. Yes, when I was a child, I used to make personalized cards.
Do you enjoy watching classic Christmas movies? Do you enjoy watching classic Christmas movies?
Yes, It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorites. Yes, It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorites.
How do you celebrate Chinese New Year? How do you celebrate Chinese New Year?
I like to watch the parade and try Chinese dishes. I like to watch the parade and try Chinese dishes.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
I can't resist pumpkin pie. I can't resist pumpkin pie.
Have you ever made your own Christmas ornaments? Have you ever made your own Christmas ornaments?
Yes, it's a fun activity to do with family. Yes, it's a fun activity to do with family.
Have you ever hosted a New Year's Eve party at home? Have you ever hosted a New Year's Eve party at home?
Yes, we had a party with friends once. Yes, we had a party with friends once.
What's your funniest memory of Valentine's Day? What's your funniest memory of Valentine's Day?
When my cat destroyed my gift. When my cat destroyed my gift.
Did you ever write a letter to Santa Claus when you were a child? Did you ever write a letter to Santa Claus when you were a child?
Yes, and I always asked for lots of toys. Yes, and I always asked for lots of toys.
Have you ever hosted an Easter party at home? Have you ever hosted an Easter party at home?
Yes, we hide chocolate eggs for the kids. Yes, we hide chocolate eggs for the kids.
How do you celebrate your wedding anniversary? How do you celebrate your wedding anniversary?
Usually, we go out for dinner and exchange gifts. Usually, we go out for dinner and exchange gifts.
What's your most special Father's Day memory? What's your most special Father's Day memory?
When my dad taught me how to ride a bike. When my dad taught me how to ride a bike.
Have you ever organized a New Year's Eve party at the beach? Have you ever organized a New Year's Eve party at the beach?
Yes, it was an unforgettable night. Yes, it was an unforgettable night.
What do you like to do on International Women's Day? What do you like to do on International Women's Day?
I celebrate the incredible women in my life. I celebrate the incredible women in my life.
Do you enjoy watching Martin Luther King Jr. Day parades? Do you enjoy watching Martin Luther King Jr. Day parades?
It's a great way to honor his legacy. It's a great way to honor his legacy.
What's your Day of the Dead ritual? What's your Day of the Dead ritual?
We set up an altar with photos of loved ones. We set up an altar with photos of loved ones.
Have you ever made a personalized Christmas gift for someone? Have you ever made a personalized Christmas gift for someone?
Yes, once I made a photo album for my grandmother. Yes, once I made a photo album for my grandmother.
What do you think of the over-the-top Christmas decorations on houses? What do you think of the over-the-top Christmas decorations on houses?
Some are fun, others a bit excessive. Some are fun, others a bit excessive.
How do you celebrate Bastille Day? How do you celebrate Bastille Day?
We eat croissants and watch parades. We eat croissants and watch parades.
What's your favorite New Year's tradition? What's your favorite New Year's tradition?
I like to write my goals for the new year. I like to write my goals for the new year.
What do you usually do on Veterans Day? What do you usually do on Veterans Day?
I thank all veterans for their service. I thank all veterans for their service.
Have you ever taken a Valentine's Day cruise? Have you ever taken a Valentine's Day cruise?
Yes, it was a romantic trip to the Caribbean. Yes, it was a romantic trip to the Caribbean.
What's your funniest Halloween memory? What's your funniest Halloween memory?
When I dressed up as a giant pumpkin. When I dressed up as a giant pumpkin.
How do you celebrate International Youth Day? How do you celebrate International Youth Day?
I participate in volunteer events with young people. I participate in volunteer events with young people.
Have you ever made a handmade Father's Day gift? Have you ever made a handmade Father's Day gift?
Yes, I made a wood engraving once. Yes, I made a wood engraving once.
What's your most exciting Earth Day memory? What's your most exciting Earth Day memory?
When I planted my first tree. When I planted my first tree.
How do you celebrate Sibling Day? How do you celebrate Sibling Day?
We have a family lunch and exchange gifts. We have a family lunch and exchange gifts.
What do you think of Christmas traditions from other countries? What do you think of Christmas traditions from other countries?
I find it fascinating to learn about them. I find it fascinating to learn about them.
Have you ever hosted a movie-themed Halloween party? Have you ever hosted a movie-themed Halloween party?
Yes, once we had a Harry Potter-themed party. Yes, once we had a Harry Potter-themed party.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish besides turkey? What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish besides turkey?
I love bread stuffing. I love bread stuffing.
Have you ever written a letter to the Easter Bunny? Have you ever written a letter to the Easter Bunny?
When I was a child, I always left a letter along with carrots. When I was a child, I always left a letter along with carrots.
How do you celebrate Independence Day at home? How do you celebrate Independence Day at home?
We have a barbecue and watch fireworks. We have a barbecue and watch fireworks.
What's your favorite New Year's tradition? What's your favorite New Year's tradition?
I like making a wish list for the new year. I like making a wish list for the new year.
Have you ever made a handmade Mother's Day card? Have you ever made a handmade Mother's Day card?
Yes, with photo collages of us. Yes, with photo collages of us.
What do you like to do on Kiss Day? What do you like to do on Kiss Day?
Kiss my partner, of course. Kiss my partner, of course.
What's your most heartwarming Valentine's Day memory? What's your most heartwarming Valentine's Day memory?
When my partner proposed to me. When my partner proposed to me.
How do you celebrate LGBTQ plus Pride Day? How do you celebrate LGBTQ plus Pride Day?
I participate in parades and awareness events. I participate in parades and awareness events.
What's your oldest Christmas tradition? What's your oldest Christmas tradition?
Opening a present on Christmas Eve. Opening a present on Christmas Eve.
Have you ever baked a birthday cake for someone? Have you ever baked a birthday cake for someone?
Yes, and it turned out delicious. Yes, and it turned out delicious.
What do you like to do on International Friendship Day? What do you like to do on International Friendship Day?
I enjoy going out with my friends and reminiscing about good times. I enjoy going out with my friends and reminiscing about good times.
Have you ever thrown a surprise birthday party for someone? Have you ever thrown a surprise birthday party for someone?
Yes, for my best friend's birthday. Yes, for my best friend's birthday.
What's your most unusual Christmas tradition? What's your most unusual Christmas tradition?
We watch a monster movie every Christmas Eve. We watch a monster movie every Christmas Eve.
How do you celebrate International Family Day? How do you celebrate International Family Day?
I spend the day with my parents and siblings. I spend the day with my parents and siblings.
Have you ever participated in an Easter egg hunt? Have you ever participated in an Easter egg hunt?
Yes, it's a fun Easter tradition. Yes, it's a fun Easter tradition.
What do you think of Christmas decorations in stores in September? What do you think of Christmas decorations in stores in September?
It's a bit early, but it gets me excited for the season. It's a bit early, but it gets me excited for the season.
Have you ever hosted a Thanksgiving dinner? Have you ever hosted a Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes, and it was a success, but a lot of work. Yes, and it was a success, but a lot of work.
What's your favorite Christmas dish besides turkey? What's your favorite Christmas dish besides turkey?
I love garlic roasted potatoes. I love garlic roasted potatoes.
Have you ever attended a themed birthday party? Have you ever attended a themed birthday party?
Yes, a superhero-themed party. Yes, a superhero-themed party.
What do you like to do on Children's Day? What do you like to do on Children's Day?
I visit an orphanage and make donations. I visit an orphanage and make donations.
What's your funniest Father's Day memory? What's your funniest Father's Day memory?
When my dad attempted to barbecue disastrously. When my dad attempted to barbecue disastrously.
How do you celebrate the Day of the Dead? How do you celebrate the Day of the Dead?
I attend a procession and light candles in memory of loved ones. I attend a procession and light candles in memory of loved ones.
What do you think of New Year's Eve parties in Times Square? What do you think of New Year's Eve parties in Times Square?
They look amazing, but it must be crowded. They look amazing, but it must be crowded.
What's your most recent Christmas tradition? What's your most recent Christmas tradition?
Creating a family video to send to distant relatives. Creating a family video to send to distant relatives.
Have you ever made a DIY Valentine's Day gift? Have you ever made a DIY Valentine's Day gift?
Yes, I made a personalized memory album. Yes, I made a personalized memory album.
What do you like to do on Labor Day? What do you like to do on Labor Day?
I take advantage of the day off to relax and have a barbecue. I take advantage of the day off to relax and have a barbecue.
What's your most special Bastille Day memory? What's your most special Bastille Day memory?
When I visited Paris and saw the fireworks. When I visited Paris and saw the fireworks.
Have you ever hosted an outdoor Halloween party? Have you ever hosted an outdoor Halloween party?
Yes, a spooky camping party. Yes, a spooky camping party.
What do you like to do on Earth Day with your kids? What do you like to do on Earth Day with your kids?
We plant a tree together. We plant a tree together.
What's your most unusual Thanksgiving dish? What's your most unusual Thanksgiving dish?
I enjoy sweet potatoes with marshmallows. I enjoy sweet potatoes with marshmallows.
Have you ever hosted a rooftop New Year's Eve party? Have you ever hosted a rooftop New Year's Eve party?
Yes, it was a chilly but fun night. Yes, it was a chilly but fun night.
What do you think of inflatable Christmas decorations in the yard? What do you think of inflatable Christmas decorations in the yard?
They're fun, but sometimes a bit excessive. They're fun, but sometimes a bit excessive.
What's your most exciting Independence Day memory? What's your most exciting Independence Day memory?
When I saw my first fireworks show. When I saw my first fireworks show.
Have you ever made your own Mother's Day cards? Have you ever made your own Mother's Day cards?
Yes, with drawings and collages. Yes, with drawings and collages.
How do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? How do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I go to an Irish pub and drink green beer. I go to an Irish pub and drink green beer.
What's your favorite Christmas dish besides turkey? What's your favorite Christmas dish besides turkey?
I love French toast with maple syrup. I love French toast with maple syrup.
Have you ever hosted an outdoor Halloween party? Have you ever hosted an outdoor Halloween party?
Yes, a spooky camping party. Yes, a spooky camping party.
What do you like to do on Valentine's Day with your kids? What do you like to do on Valentine's Day with your kids?
We make cards and cookies together. We make cards and cookies together.
What's your most thrilling Halloween memory? What's your most thrilling Halloween memory?
When I won the costume contest at school. When I won the costume contest at school.
Have you ever hosted an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner? Have you ever hosted an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes, it was a backyard feast. Yes, it was a backyard feast.
How do you celebrate International Day of Happiness? How do you celebrate International Day of Happiness?
I make a list of things that make me happy and share it with friends. I make a list of things that make me happy and share it with friends.
Have you ever had an unforgettable birthday trip? Have you ever had an unforgettable birthday trip?
Yes, I traveled to Paris for my birthday. Yes, I traveled to Paris for my birthday.
What's your most exciting Grandparents' Day memory? What's your most exciting Grandparents' Day memory?
When my grandmother taught me her secret cookie recipe. When my grandmother taught me her secret cookie recipe.
What do you like to do on Mother's Day with your mom? What do you like to do on Mother's Day with your mom?
We go to the spa together for a day of relaxation. We go to the spa together for a day of relaxation.
Have you ever organized an Easter treasure hunt? Have you ever organized an Easter treasure hunt?
Yes, the kids love searching for hidden eggs. Yes, the kids love searching for hidden eggs.
What do you think of Christmas decorations in stores right after Thanksgiving? What do you think of Christmas decorations in stores right after Thanksgiving?
It seems a bit early, but it's exciting. It seems a bit early, but it's exciting.
What's your most unique Christmas tradition? What's your most unique Christmas tradition?
We have a cookie decorating contest. We have a cookie decorating contest.
Have you ever made a personalized Father's Day gift? Have you ever made a personalized Father's Day gift?
Yes, I made a photo frame with our pictures. Yes, I made a photo frame with our pictures.
How do you celebrate the Day of the Dead at home? How do you celebrate the Day of the Dead at home?
We set up an altar with offerings and candles. We set up an altar with offerings and candles.
What's your most creative Thanksgiving dish? What's your most creative Thanksgiving dish?
I like making pumpkin pie with marshmallows. I like making pumpkin pie with marshmallows.
Have you ever attended a wedding on Valentine's Day? Have you ever attended a wedding on Valentine's Day?
Yes, a fairy tale themed wedding. Yes, a fairy tale themed wedding.
What do you like to do on Earth Day with your kids? What do you like to do on Earth Day with your kids?
We plant trees in our backyard. We plant trees in our backyard.
Have you ever hosted a Labor Day barbecue? Have you ever hosted a Labor Day barbecue?
Yes, it's a great way to gather friends. Yes, it's a great way to gather friends.
What's your most exciting Bastille Day memory? What's your most exciting Bastille Day memory?
When I watched the parade in Paris. When I watched the parade in Paris.
What do you like to do on International Book Day? What do you like to do on International Book Day?
I read my favorite book and donate books to children. I read my favorite book and donate books to children.
Have you ever made Christmas gifts for your coworkers? Have you ever made Christmas gifts for your coworkers?
Yes, I made homemade cookies once. Yes, I made homemade cookies once.
How do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day with your friends? How do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day with your friends?
We go to an Irish pub and wear green. We go to an Irish pub and wear green.
What's the most unusual Christmas dish you've ever tried? What's the most unusual Christmas dish you've ever tried?
I tried venison pie on a trip. I tried venison pie on a trip.
Have you ever hosted a Halloween party in a haunted castle? Have you ever hosted a Halloween party in a haunted castle?
No, but I'd love to do that someday. No, but I'd love to do that someday.
What do you like to do on Earth Day to be more sustainable? What do you like to do on Earth Day to be more sustainable?
Reduce, reuse, and recycle always. Reduce, reuse, and recycle always.
What's your funniest Valentine's Day memory? What's your funniest Valentine's Day memory?
When my wife gave me a humorous gift. When my wife gave me a humorous gift.
Have you ever attended a live Thanksgiving parade? Have you ever attended a live Thanksgiving parade?
Yes, when I visited New York. Yes, when I visited New York.
What do you like to do on Bastille Day? What do you like to do on Bastille Day?
Eat croissants and watch the parade. Eat croissants and watch the parade.
Have you ever hosted a Halloween party in a haunted castle? Have you ever hosted a Halloween party in a haunted castle?
No, but it would be spooky and fun. No, but it would be spooky and fun.
How do you celebrate Thanksgiving with your family? How do you celebrate Thanksgiving with your family?
We have a tradition of sharing what we're grateful for. We have a tradition of sharing what we're grateful for.
Have you ever made your own Valentine's cards? Have you ever made your own Valentine's cards?
Yes, with personalized messages. Yes, with personalized messages.
What's your most touching Earth Day memory? What's your most touching Earth Day memory?
When I planted a tree with my child. When I planted a tree with my child.
How do you celebrate Labor Day with your family? How do you celebrate Labor Day with your family?
We have a picnic in the park. We have a picnic in the park.
Have you ever hosted an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner? Have you ever hosted an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes, in our backyard. Yes, in our backyard.
What do you like to do on Valentine's Day? What do you like to do on Valentine's Day?
Receive flowers and chocolates from my love. Receive flowers and chocolates from my love.